This is Domain 6, Incident Response of the Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification, or CMMC. We'll talk about the objective of the domain in its entirety, the practice objectives, levels and practices, and a knowledge check. So our domain objective. A cybersecurity event is any observable occurrence that affects organizational assets and has the potential to disrupt operations. A cybersecurity incident is an event or series of events that significantly affects or could significantly affect organizational assets and services and requires the organization and possibly other stakeholders to respond in some way to prevent or limit adverse impacts. So these are our practice objectives that we're about to go through. But as you can see, the incident response domain only has 3 practices, all of which are at CMMC level 2. So we don't have any practices in CMMC level 1 in this domain. So first we have incident handling. Establish an operational incident handling capability for organizational systems that includes preparation, detection, analysis, containment, recovery, and user response activities. So we're covering all the bases of how to handle any kind of incident or event. So we want to determine if an operational incident handling capability is established, if it includes preparation, detection, and analysis. We also want to make sure that it's covering containment, recovery, and includes user response activities. So who is involved in this process? What are their roles and responsibilities? Incident reporting is up next. We want to track, document, and report incidents to designated officials and/or authorities, both internal and external to the organization. So determine for this practice, the assessor would determine if incidents are tracked, are documented, authorities to whom incidents are to be reported are identified, so we know who we're going to. Organizational officials to whom incidents are to be reported are identified. Again, who am I letting know what's going on? Identified authorities are notified of incidents. Identified organizational officials are also notified of incidents. So we know who to go to, and we are following that chain of command when there's an incident or an event. And incident response testing. So test the organizational incident response capability, which is very important. We want to know if the processes that we have in place are actually going to work when the situation arises. So determine if the incident response capability is tested. So are they continuously testing this capability, updating it? Is it going to work when the organization needs it? And now we'll have our quick quiz. Question 1, identify the term that organization takes action to prevent or contain the impact of an incident to the organization while it's occurring or shortly after it has occurred. And of course, our answer for this question is A, incident handling. Question 2, select the practice identifier associated with this CMMC practice. Establish an operational incident handling capability for organizational systems that includes preparation, detection, analysis, containment, recovery, and user response activities. And our answer for question 2 is C, incident handling. That can be found at ir.l2-3.6.1. Question 3, describe CMMC practice identifier ir.l2-3.6.1, incident handling. And just like we just went over in the last question, our answer here is A. Establish an operational incident handling capability for organizational systems that includes preparation, detection, analysis, containment, recovery, and user response activities. Question 4, select the practice identifier associated with this CMMC practice. Track, document, and report incidents to designated officials and/or authorities, both internal and external to the organization. And our answer for question 4 is A, incident reporting, which can be found at ir.l2-3.6.2. And question 5, describe CMMC practice identifier ir.l2-3.6.3 incident response testing. And our answer to question 5 is D, test the organizational incident response capability. Thank you.